Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my interpretation of the latte makeup trend. Now, this has been all over social media for months, but as you've probably noticed lately, I'm really into trying out all the different makeup trends that are over on TikTok and social media. So, just in order to save a little bit of time, I already applied my Wet n Wild lip treatment. And I also applied my e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. If you have not tried this yet, you need to. This makes every foundation that you put over it look amazing. I really, really like that primer. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. You know, sometimes we get so focused on all the new stuff that we forget about all the great older stuff that is out there. And this is e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. This is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Now, it's not full coverage because it has a satin finish. I am in the shade Beige, 220 Beige. And if you want more coverage in certain areas, you can just put like another layer, dab. You'll see I'm going to do that. I'm going to just dab a little bit more over the areas that need it. But yeah, this is a really beautiful, beautiful foundation. Because the latte makeup trend is supposed to be like glowy, bronzy, brown tones, bronze tones, that type of thing. So if you follow me on social media, then you probably saw the picture that I posted yesterday where I wanted to try out the look that I was going to do today to, see how it was going to come out. And this is an AOA Studio High Def F3 brush. So I'm just going to do one pump there. And I'm going to try using a handheld mirror today because my makeup mirror kind of gets in the way of what you can see. I've had this mirror my whole life. My mother gave me this to put on my bureau when I was like a teenager. And there was a brush too that came with it. I have no idea what happened to the brush. I probably got rid of it because I didn't like it. But yeah, this is such a beautiful foundation. So I'm going to try this handheld mirror thing. And maybe that will make it easier for you to see if I keep it down instead of putting it up like that. Because I noticed when I was looking at my videos that, I kept blocking the view with my regular makeup mirror. So I went through all the products that I had to see if I was going to need to buy anything to do this look. And I did buy 1, 2, 3. I did buy 3 new products to do this look. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit more, just a little bit, and then go over some areas. My chin has a tendency to get red, so I'm just going to add a little bit more in the chin area. And then my nose, the bottom of my nose tends to get red because I have allergies, so I'm always blowing my nose, which is really aggravating, but I think I have multiple different kinds of allergies, like dust and pollen and different things that bloom at different times of the year. And I think August is like ragweed season. Okay, so Yeah, it's mostly this area here that gets red on me. And then I'm just going to take what's left in the brush and go over any spots. And for a concealer today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser Multi-Use Concealer, and this is in the shade 110, because this is a very thin, lightweight concealer that's not gonna like mattify everything, but yet it does a good job. It's a thin, lightweight concealer, but there's some kind of magic going on with this stuff because it conceals, but I don't know how it does it because the formula is so thin and light, but it does. And I like to blend this one with my finger rather than a brush because if you use a brush, it's just gonna blend it away. Whereas if you use your finger, it's just gonna melt into your skin. Now, this is one of the best concealers on the market for sure. Okay, now this is supposed to be a glowy look, but I can't not put a little bit of powder. I'm going to use my favorite powder, Maybelline Fit Me, because I have so many imperfections in my skin that um, just for the coverage, I've got to put just a little bit of powder just to kind of fill in. So just a tiny bit of powder. And also to set that concealer a little bit. Yeah, I just used a tiny little bit. Okay, and then, oh shoot, did I forget to, no, I know what it, okay, so this is the first of the 3 new products that I bought that I want to show you. This is Hard Candy Instant Summer Natural Powder Bronzer in the shade Toasted. And I wanted to get like a glowy type of bronzer rather than the matte the matte bronzer that I normally use by L'Oreal is matte and it's very, very light. So this is more of a glowy thing. So we're going to contour with this, and we're also going to use this as a blush to get that sun-kissed look. So this is a Real Techniques brush. So I usually do like a stripe, and then I turn the brush and just kind of blend it a little bit the other direction. I wasn't sure if this was going to work for me, but it does. If you have trouble picking out bronzers, just go for the bronzer that's in your shade range for your skin. Like this was the lightest shade in the line, and it's working out fine. And then I'm going to do the perimeter of my face. I typically stay away from these kinds of bronzers because my skin is so light that bronzer and I don't usually get along, but I think this is a really pretty one. And I'm going to sculpt along the jawline. And down the sides of my face. Okay, we're going to need a blush brush of some type. Let's see, let's do this. I think this is actually a highlighter brush. Oh, here we go. Here's a blush brush. This is a contour brush, but we're going to use it as a blush brush. All right, so I'm going to go here and then just whatever's left on the brush, blend it on the apples of my cheeks. So blush placement different than what I normally would do. And then we're going for a sun-kissed look, so we're going to do a little bit in the center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and onto the chin. But this is really nice. It's got mango and cocoa butter infused. Hard Candy is just killing it for me lately. I just love their products so much. Okay, now another new product I picked up is by Profusion. This is called the Ray of Sunshine Illuminating Liquid Highlighter in the shade Sunkissed. Now, it's been a long time since I had a liquid highlighter. These used to be such a thing back in the day, but I haven't gotten a liquid highlighter in a long time. Okay, so we're going to go right across the top of the cheekbones and just do 3 dots and then blend this inward and upward. And I like to use my fingers with liquid. Maybe just a little bit more. Sometimes, I like to go slow and build because you don't know how crazy something's going to look. So I do like this too. So this was a win-win for the 3 products that I picked up. All right, next we're going to do the eyes. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. And this is another product by e.l.f. that's been around forever that is very good. And you never see anybody use this, but it's an excellent eyeshadow primer, and it's very inexpensive, and I usually get it at Target. Yeah, we have a tendency to focus on whatever is new and then ignore the older things that have been out for a long time. And the problem with that is if we don't keep buying the older products that are good, the company will discontinue them and then you won't be able to get them anymore. So if there's something that you really love, keep buying it or you won't be able to get it. And e.l.f. makes an eyeshadow palette called I Love You Latte. So I thought, okay, it makes sense to use this. So this is what I used for that look that I did yesterday. Because, I mean, latte, perfect. All right, I'm going to start with this e.l.f. eye contour brush. And what I did yesterday was I went into this warm shade here first. And this formula on these quads is unbelievable. I can't believe you can get 4 eyeshadows for $5 and have the quantity be that good. And I think that other eyeshadow palette that I got by e.l.f. recently, Perfect 10, I think it was called, seems to be the same formula. But yeah, you cannot beat the deal on these quads. I think I have all of them. And next I'm going to go into this cooler brown, light brown shade with a shader brush. And I'm going to put that on my lids. And then I'm going to switch to this small pencil brush, and we're going to go into that chocolate brown color. And I'm going to very lightly put some product on my brush. And starting with the outer edge, I'm going right along the lower lash line. And then work my way in. And then I'm going to switch to this Morphe M506 brush. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of the chocolate brown with this and just barely tap my brush in there and go right on the outer part of this look, on the lid and in this whole outer area here. And just blend that a little bit. Okay, now I am going to need one more brush. Hopefully I have one in this jar here. Yes, I do. Very good. I'm going to take this Profusion flat shader eyeshadow brush. It's the ES5. And we're going to go into this beige creamy color. And we're going to do the brow bone with that. And we're also going to do the inner corner. And the last new product I picked up is this L'Oreal Infallible Gel Mechanical Liner in the shade Bright Nude. And I'm going to put this on my waterline. And this is just going to brighten that eye area. It's hard to find something like this. If you don't want to get L'Oreal, Essence also makes one that they sell at Ulta, but I was at Walmart, so they don't sell Essence at Walmart, so I got the L'Oreal one. I do like L'Oreal's products. They're just, a little more expensive than what I really want to pay for things. This is the side of my face that my eyelashes don't like to curl, and they can sometimes even curl crooked. My other eye, my lashes are full and curl beautiful, but I don't know what the deal is with that, but same thing with my brow. I really like the brow on the other side, but this one I don't like. All right, now we're going to go in with Hard Candy Ultimate Lash Extension Mascara in Jet Black. Wipe off the excess product that's on the brush. I always start with my lower lashes because if you start with your lower lashes, then you won't get any transfer on top. Ah, I'm just doing one eye at a time, you guys, so to, save time, so the video won't be crazy long. And I am not doing false lashes today because this is supposed to be like a healthy, natural, glowy look. So lashes don't really fit the aesthetic of this. I love mascaras that you can just keep going, layering and layering. Did I say lashes? I meant to say I love mascaras that you can layer like that. All right, now I'm just going to do that brow with my Hard Candy Brows Now brow pencil in the shade medium brown. I notice this pencil goes down really fast because it's soft. So I actually bought a backup of this when I was buying those other things because I can tell I'm going to go through this quickly. I like this color though because it's very rare to see a medium brown pencil that is cool tone like this. They have a tendency to be warmer when you go into a deeper shade. Cool tone brow pencils in general are a rarity. I don't know why they think everybody's got warm brows, but and flip it over, and there's a spoolie on the other side, and brush the product through. And I'm going to do the other eye and be right back. Okay, so both eyes are done, and for lips, I'm going to use another old thing that's been around forever that is classic, and this is the Wet n Wild Silk Finish lipstick in the shade Breeze. And this is like a gold, like a champagne gold lipstick. It's got just a hint of like rose to it. Yeah, it's like a rose gold, I guess you would say. Now I'm going to do my lip trick thing, which is use a pencil after. And I'm going to use another old classic. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Liner in the shade Brandy Wine. Talked about this in a video recently, that this is such a beautiful shade and perfect for fall. So I'm going to line my lips. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that color, tilt the pencil sideways, and blend it into the lipstick. And I'm going to just give my lips a blend. And let's set everything in place with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Longwear Setting Spray. And the reason why I use the fan is so that I won't get any like droplets drying in place. So that is the finished look. That is my interpretation of Latte makeup. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.